So my very first dog was named Puppy because I didn't know any other word. And I'm Hungarian, and so he was a Hungarian Vizsla. And if you've ever seen a Hungarian Vizsla, they're beautiful, they're copper colored, but they're hunting dogs and they have a ton of energy. And so Puppy would just be all over me, and he thought I was his play toy.
This boy was adopted from the Humane Society shelter on Fredericksburg Road about 4 years ago. Now, I called him Clarence, the wonder dog. The shelter, they had called him General. They gave him a name because they didn't know his name. The first thing I wonder about is why, when he was young, somebody mistreated him and didn't want him.
My parents were very open to the idea that we had different pets that came, cats and dogs. So early on, I always thought I was a dog lover, and then switched to cats. That's been our last 14 years, was having siblings of cats. So long history of love of animals in the home. The Giving Circle was an opportunity this year for me that was out of a sadness, actually. We've had the loss of 3 pets in the last year and a half, and while I was trying to deal with what am I going to do next, of course I'm looking on the website for possible pets and realized we were not quite ready for the adoption of another pet, but with the medical care that we had for really 3 of the animals in the last year and a half, I realized that maybe if I took that money and put it back to the Humane Society, that those dollars would continue to give. So it was more of a legacy idea.
I've been a Giving Circle member now for 3 years, and I'll renew and I'll continue to be a Giving Circle member. It makes me feel like I just make a commitment out of my personal budget every year. And then we just know, okay, that's going to the Humane Society, and we'll obviously give more as we can. So it's great.
I'm not necessarily the most charitable person in the world. There are certain things I love to give to. The Humane Society matters to me because I learned, first off, and everyone ought to learn in this town, how the local Humane Society of San Antonio works and what they do. Once I learned how they treat the dogs and the cats, what they do, the contribution they make, and as they say, the bang for the buck, it's very, very, very convincing.